I have a confession. I thought today was Thursday, which makes no sense because I have karate on Thursdays, and I went to karate yesterday. And even though I was there, I thought to myself, tomorrow is my WordNerds day, but it's not. And now I'm going to be doing the video post of shame, which is where I feel too guilty about missing another video, and so I post it very discreetly on the next day and hope that you don't notice, except for that's not gonna work this time because I'm telling you, I'm confessing, okay? I'm sorry. It feels like I've been traveling forever because basically I have been traveling non-stop since Kelly's wedding, and really Kelly's wedding was the only trip I wanted to go on, and it was over first. But that is beside the point. Excuses, excuses, excuses. I'm back, I'm home, I'm so excited to be back to normal life where I don't screw up my schedule over and over and over again, and I don't miss emails, and I am actually able to attend my writers group. It's good to be back. Today I wanted to share with you 5 query letter don'ts, and subsequently the query letter do's that go along with them. Number 1, don't start with dear agent or dear agents or dear sir or dear madam. Agents spend a lot of time reading books, and that time is usually off the clock because they have to spend so much of their regular workday working for their clients. If they can spend hours every evening reading books that they might not offer representation on, you can spend an extra 10 to 15 minutes making sure you've gotten their name right and are sending the email only to them. No bulk emails. Don't do it. They know. They know. And it will not look good. Number 2, do not write your query from the perspective of your protagonist. I know it sounds fun and cute, but it comes across as really gimmicky. When you're writing a query letter, you want to make it look like the blurb on the back of a book. Number 3, avoid questions. Maybe your book is The Little Mermaid in space, but you don't need to say, what if The Little Mermaid took place in space? Just say, my book is The Little Mermaid in space. Similarly, when you're trying to raise the stakes at the end of your query letter, because it's important that your query has high stakes and makes it obvious that your book is going to have a lot of conflict, don't try and raise that conflict by asking questions like, will they get out of it? Instead, you want to make a very conflict-heavy statement, like, if Ariel doesn't find a way to survive off of her spacecraft, she'll never get to be with the love of her life. I haven't written this book, but you know what I mean. Number 4, avoid major books for comp titles. A good rule of thumb is if you could talk to a random person on the street who reads like an average number of books and they recognize the title, it's too big of a title to use. Just to clarify, if you're not sure what a comp title is, it's when in your query you say something like, my book would appeal to fans of Illuminae and The Raven Boys, which are 2 titles that they aren't the same. Don't use those 2 titles to comp. But they're great because they give agents an idea of what flavors to expect in your book, and it shows that you know the market. And when you do sign with an agent and eventually go on sub, you'll use those comp titles again. So avoid saying your book is the next Harry Potter, the next Twilight, because A, it's not gonna be the next Harry Potter or the next Twilight, most likely. And B, it just seems a little cocky. Which leads to my 5th and final don't for this video. Don't be a jerk. If/when you get rejections, don't reply and say they're gonna regret this. Don't say, my book is so much better than Twilight, so you should take it on. Like, seriously, don't put down other authors. Like, that just seems like 101. Don't put down another author in your query when you're trying to start a career with someone. Just be a nice human, okay? That's all I've got for you today, word nerds. I'm sure there are hundreds of other do's and don'ts that I did not include in this video, so let me know your favorite querying advice down in the comments. Sorry again for the flakiness over the last few weeks. But I'm very excited to see you this Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Word Nerds live chat. We are going to be talking about 6 of Crows, and it's gonna be good. I cannot wait to see you all then, and until then, stay nerdy.